So, this advance I've had for like, how many months? I had it since September 20th, 2025, so, September, wait, October, November. So like about 3 or 4 months since I had this firearm. It's System Sensor SR Spectral Advance. And this is actually a very great device to have for the collection as my first device, because my 9-volt battery can work with this, so that's pretty interesting. Also, I had this access time before this firearm. The access time is just for the background. And then the second device I got for Christmas and already had for a month. It's my siren. Everybody usually hates it. It's pull station. I pull it and reset it. But it's not just about any of these devices here. It's actually going to be the newer device that's going to be part of this channel now. So it's just not going to be 1, 2, 3. Actually, I have a bell here, which is my 4th device. Actually, I got it from my Nana, so that's pretty nice. But we got an unpackaged to do. So that I got from my grams. I don't know what she bought it off. These two I know are my from parents, and I think they got it from Amazon. And the bell, I'm not sure. But I bought this off of Amazon as well. So before we open it, we're gonna look at what it says. So, made in Mexico. Pretty nice. Maybe I should raise this. Alright, there we go. But anyways, it says made in Mexico 2. Weird, it says 2. As you can see, description 4906-9101. I believe that's going to be part of something I always wanted. Sorta. But let's go ahead and open this. Alright, here we go. And 3, 2, 1. Here it is. A Simplex truealert, as I've always wanted one. Like, actually, I've been like dying to buy this so badly. Just so you know, guys know how much I love truealerts. Even though I did unbox it, by the way. I'm just gonna say I did unbox it. I was super excited to look at it. So yeah, so we're gonna be reviewing it, talking about it, and maybe others. We'll see. So this is a Simplex truealert. It's a remote strobe, so it doesn't have the horn. It says truealert. Some can have quick alerts where it has none. But however, I bought a truer version. This only cost 40 bucks, by the way, on Amazon. So, and I had a 50 bucks Amazon card. So yeah. And here's Simplex. I'm not sure if Simplex still manufactures this kind of logo. I think they do still. But they did make a new logo. And here's your big strobe. It's a very big strobe. And there's the firelighter. So kind of square body. My advanced there is not square. This one goes kind of square a bit. kind of like the UMMT. If you don't know what that is, you can search it up. It's from Siemens. But this one, I bought a multi-candela truealert. So usually you see a multi-candela, or no, what am I saying? Fixed candela on here, but multi-candela truealerts, you find it right here. So let's take a look at the back here. So here's the back. We got kind of a bit to look at the back here. Hope you guys can see it. So the model number of this firearm is a 4906-9101. It's a smart sync truealert kind. So I don't have a smart sync module, a sync module. So we won't be able to test this truealert. Probably not for a while because it costs like 70 bucks or 90 bucks. So we won't be, unfortunately, not be testing that, which I might be talking about later. We'll see. And then the date code says 0734AE. I think I looked it up, and I think this particular one was made in 2014 or 2024. I think it was 2014. Let's review it again. Maximum DC operation current, 15 CD. What CD means is candela. MA, I don't know what MA is. And no, I'm not talking about the mass. 30 CD, which is 30 candela. So this is multi-candela, which I'll explain later. This one says made in Mexico 2. Fun fact, that Advance is made in Mexico as well, which, if you don't believe me, I'll show it to you. So right here, if you see by this 911 thing, it says made in Mexico. This truealert says that it's made in Mexico number 2. Huh, that's interesting. Why does it say Mexico number 2? That's a bit odd. And yeah, you know what? If you want to look more about it, you can pause the video or stream, whatever. Okay, anyways. So you see these two tabs, one tab here and one tab here. Well, you might think I know where I'm going to. Oh, my back. Up a bit, I'm getting uncomfortable. So, I got my battery screwdriver. Fun fact, I actually got it, open this cover thing on my Advance, kind of like this. And it was a pain in the butt to put it back on, which is why I don't do that anymore. There we go. So, anyways, let me go ahead and. So right here, you just gotta take. You just gotta take a flathead screwdriver and. Oh. All right. Once. Whoops. Yeah, I could just get that bit. Also, when you look it upside down, it kind of looks like. I'm not saying that. But if you know already, you know. Sometimes when I keep doing this, I feel like I'm gonna snap it. I feel like one day it could get broke. I don't know, one day. Come on, truealert. I know you're not simple. There we go. Yeah, Simplex is definitely not one of user-friendly companies, I think. I'm not sure. I'm kind of talking about truealerts, quick words. But here's the cover. You would have a big strobe. Yeah, here's your side right here. Right here is your like where you can see your candela at, which is right here, which I couldn't have a 15 candela. But in the back here is not really much to say, just the back. Just taking a look at the back, because if you look at the real buildings, that's what you look in the back. Anyways, we'll set the cover down and do the actual part of the alarm. So here it is. Here's the cover to open. There's a bit to explain. So notice the 4 squares right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's meant to be mounted on a 4x4 box. We got double, and this sure can do double gangs, but right here, here, here. But right here though, if you see, there's none of it. Although you can see easier in the back. Like, there's none right here for the double gang. So I think these 2 holes will work. I don't even know what's the point of this hole. But I don't think people use it at all. Maybe they use it if there's a single gang box, maybe? I don't know. There's no way they use single gang boxes for these chewers, because this chewer is not single gang, because if you look right here, is the hole that goes to your wires. So, I guess that's a good thing that Simplex didn't really make a single gang one. But, here's your wires, 2 wires. The bottom is negative and the top is positive. These 2 actually could come with 4 wire true. Mine's a 2 wire because it's a remote true. And I see these on a Simplex 4903-9426. That's the model if you want to look at it. One day I'm planning to get one of that actually. But yeah, these 2 holes are just here for looks, I guess. Well, I'm also, when I try to unscrew, like, move these screws, like, I'll show you. I keep trying to turn it, but, yeah, this thing is just kind of dumb. So, also, we're gonna take it more off here. We're gonna take this cover off. But how do you do that? Well, you just gotta, like that. I'm trying, I don't want to break my cover unit thing. Yeah, kind of hard. Simplex definitely made it a bit hard. Yeah, Simplex, what have you done? There we go. So, here's the cover, here's the front of it, and here's the back. So, right here is your candela. I'm not gonna touch it, really. But, if you can see, I have it set on 15 candela, but we have 30 candela, 75 candela, and 110 candela. And also there's a, not sure you can see it really, it's on the, it's bottom of 15 candela, but that's where you can, it says VACP, it's firearm control panel, so I think that what it means is that you can have, wait, you can probably change the candela on the firearm control panel. I think it's probably only Simplex only devices, but yeah. Also, I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think these two, if you have a free run kind of version, you can power your 9-volt battery and just power right here. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I think I might be wrong. Maybe I might be right. Also, for whatever reason, this thing is kind of doing it like that way, because apparently one of them is not, like, connected to the thing. I don't know why. But my true thing looked kind of just normal. Also, one time I tried to get this thing, it was a pain in the neck to get back on, so that's why I'm not getting it back on. So, what we're gonna go ahead and do is put this thing back on, and we'll go over some things of this truealert. Just come on, I got just one hole. Okay. Okay, got it on. Now, we just gotta do that, and then your device is good. Just gotta put wires in here, and then screw them in right through here, and then once you're done with that, snap your cover in, and then this device is good to go. Definitely a hard device probably to do, more than the advanced. Like, I'm pretty sure the advances are pretty common, which is why I chosen this one before this one, and let me explain that why. So the advanced works with 9-volt battery, with my 9-volt battery, because the device itself is not, like, does not have the smart sync version. Like, if I just put my 9-volt batteries on these two things here, my strobe will work. So that's pretty nice. So, and the reason why I didn't get this Simplex True at first, even though it's my favorite firearm that exists, is because this device is smart sync, and you know, I feel like if I have a smart sync device, I won't be able to power up my remote strobe, so I cannot get it to work and see it's flashing. So that's one of the worst things. Like, and reason why I didn't buy this fire alarm, like, when I first started my collection, even though this device is on my 5th. So that's that's a reason why this is not my first device, but this is. So yeah, also, if you're looking at it, it kind of feels like I have a bunch of notifiers. But I mean, this is my first Simplex, and only my Simplex. Everything else is just notifier, system sensor. I don't think the two of them, that the pull station and the fake alert, is actually, I don't think it's manufactured by System Sensor, but the advance is. So but anyways, this device, you have to buy a smart sync, like, module, and I still don't have the wires, by the way, with me right now. Well, actually, we don't have it, but yeah. So even if I bought this sync module, I don't think I could run it without the wires. So that would just kind of be a waste of money right there without the wires, which I don't know which wires are better to get. But yeah. And also right here, and if you can see it right here on the bottom of the below the strobe. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but it's the LED, whatever it's called thing. It flashes red. It's been flashing red at my school. Fun fact: these are my school, and I see these flash red. Like I saw these flash on 2, and and in the basement flash at 3, sometimes 4. So my guess is that they program it to know that it's pulling. That's my guess. I think that's kind of cool actually. That's actually pretty nice. So definitely pretty nice. So yeah, I feel like that might be about much explaining. But just know how much I love these true alerts, because I do love them. So yeah, I think that's probably gonna be about it for this one. Once again, I just know how much I love these devices. These are pretty nice to collect. Maybe, although some people say it's one of the worst. I kind of agree, but I don't agree because, one, I love the Simplex True. I think people should buy this. Two, reason why it's kind of worse is because you have to keep buying smart sync modules or something like that. So, or a Simplex panel. You could buy a Simplex panel. I think the cheapest one is the module, and the control panel expensive. But yeah. So. But anyways, there we go. That's the review of this Simplex Truer. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And yeah, thanks for me reviewing about the Truer. Yeah. Bye.